Hello, my name is Matthew Maurer and this is SEAL Team Alpha. We are a small group of engineers that have worked on the design of an airplane. We will discuss the topics of why we designed an airplane, the abilities of the airplane, what is an airplane, and how we all together made the airplane. Our mission is to help create something that will help to make an individual's life more safe, pleasant, and enjoyable. The specific individuals I'm talking about are the SEALs. Did you know in a study conducted in 2012, 80% of SEAL pups died as a direct result of global warming? Global warming is when the Earth's temperature gets warmer, which causes the ice to melt. This ice is the SEAL's home. Because global warming is largely our fault, we want to help the SEALs in finding a new home, where they can feel safe and happy. This can all be possible through our design of an airplane and with the help of an air rescue team capable of finding and helping the SEALs. Our aircraft is a transformation of an older airplane known as the DHC-5, which is shown in the top left of the slide. We took this older aircraft, added some new engines, increase the warmth for the cold temperatures in the Arctic Circle, some storage areas for the SEALs to feel safe and comfortable on the plane ride, and even gave it a capability to land in the water. The ability to land in water sets us apart from the rest due to the climate and weather that might affect the mission. Should there be complications with the runway from a storm, the aircraft can safely land in the water. Our aircraft can hold a crew of 6 to 8 humans and 2 SEALs. The picture on the right is an airplane breaking the sound barrier, which causes a sonic boom. Our aircraft can fly at about 85% the speed of this, so our plane flies a little slower than the one shown here, which is a fighter jet. Our airplane is also capable of flying higher than the clouds in the sky, at a whopping 45,000 feet. To put into perspective of the size of the aircraft, it is about the width of a basketball court, the height of a giraffe, and the weight of an adult male elephant. So how the actual aircraft works is much like a bird. It uses its wings to flow through the air and moves parts of its wings to turn. This is much like how your parents use a steering wheel to turn a car. The pilots of airplanes have a type of steering wheel too that can cause the airplane to pitch, which moves the elevator, which thus causes the plane to go up and down. Or you can use roll, which moves the ailerons, which causes the plane to go side to side. And lastly, yaw, which moves the rudder, which causes the plane to go left and right, shown in the picture on the right here. Here is an actual demonstration of our aircraft flying in the Arctic. Notice how it's floating in the air much like a bird. And here is an inside look of the airplane itself. We can see some storage compartments for tools and the cages we will be using for holding the SEALs safely on the flight. Lastly, at the back of the airplane, a fully functioning bathroom for the crew to use during the long flight home. Next, let's take a look at the individual sections of the airplane. First, we have the vertical tail of the airplane, which resembles a dolphin's dorsal fin. The vertical tail provides the pilot the ability to turn left and right. Next, we have the wing of the aircraft. This allows the aircraft to fly like a bird by providing lift and thrust through its wing and engines. Both are required to have takeoff, cruise, and landing the actual airplane. The part sticking out of the right edge of the wing is known as the pontoon. This pontoon was designed to allow the aircraft to land safely in water, by allowing the aircraft to float and prevent the engines from getting wet. Next, the fuselage is a lot like the body of the aircraft. It's like a protective shield against the outside that allows everyone to feel comfortable inside. Something to note is that at the front of the fuselage, this is known as the cockpit. This is where the pilots will sit in the airplane and control it. Now, moving to the backside of the aircraft is the cabin. This is where the crew, SEALs, and storage compartments will remain for the entirety of the flight. Included is a fully functioning bathroom that we saw in the demonstration earlier. So, you might be wondering how this was all possible. Well, this can all be accomplished through a program known as NX. NX is a lot like Legos, but for computer nerds. Looking at the image on the right, this is a tool that you can take drawings and make parts for airplanes, cars, and even toys if you wanted to. This design tool allows engineers like myself and my team to build safe, efficient, and effective products. Something else that we always must keep in mind as engineers is safety. To do this, we adhere to the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, on all guidance for airplanes. With their help, we are able to put safety first and protect human and SEAL life. Lastly, I want to call you to help us save the SEALs. Some important reasons are that the SEALs, if you did not know, are on the verge of extinction. Their home is melting and it's all our faults. And most of all, they're just so adorable. I mean, look at that face. How could you not want to save that? So with the resources, the manpower, and the drive, will you help us save the SEALs? Thank you for your time, and here are our references.